Hello all, it is I, the Legendary Gamer, and welcome back to Ocarina of Time. In the last episode, we went to the Fire Temple and slayed the great dragon Volvagia. And in this episode... See this? Get used to this image. Because now we take on the ill-fated. Why the hell? Oh my god. Kill me now. Water Temple. Off to a great start. Off to a great freaking start. I'm not a fan of this temple. In this version, anyway. The 3DS version fixes up all the temple's problems, but in this version, however, there's a couple of problems. Now, before we actually get started, though, in the last episode I forgot to say something about the Fire Temple's theme. Why a theme like that isn't in more of a Middle Eastern theme and is actually inside the Fire Temple is actually more of a reference to the Ifrit, a being of fire that can be summoned out by music. So there you go. So we go into this room, and we meet our old flame. Oh, you. If I'm right. Link? You're Link, aren't you? How could you forget? It's me, your fiancé, Ruto, Princess of the Zoras. I never forgot the vows we made to each other 7 years ago. You're a terrible man to have kept me waiting for these 7 long years. Well, excuse me, princess. But now is not the time to talk about love. That's for sure. I'm sure you've already seen it. Zora's domain, totally frozen. A young man named Sheik saved me from under the ice. But my father and the other Zoras have not. Yet. I want to save them all. I want to save Zora's domain. You have to help me. This is a request from me, the woman who is going to be your wife. Oh, oh god, the fanfictions. Link, you have to help me destroy the evil monster in the temple, okay? Inside the water temple, there are 3 places where you can change the water level. I'll lead the way. Follow me, quickly! And we won't see her for the remainder of the temple. Just a heads up. And there's the problem number 1. Yes, as Ruto has just stated, there are 3 places in the temple where you can switch the water level. However, there's a problem with these places. These places are not exactly the most easily identifiable. In the 3DS version, they're marked, especially with the water level that they'll change to. Not in this version. In order to change the water level, we have to play Zelda's Lullaby by these Triforce pieces. So, let's just enter this room. New enemy. Spikes. Yes, no clever name, just Spikes. God damn it, Navi. Simple as that. Neither the map or the compass. The map. And there you go. You will have to be doing that multiple times. And it's always annoying. Every time. I'm not in the best of moods, ladies and gentlemen, and doing the water temple is not exactly helping with that either. Ugh. Yes, not in a good mood, and I'm playing the water temple. Such a good combination. Am I right or am I wrong? And ugh, the void. Fuck. Now what we gotta do is light up these torches using our arrows. There we go. Get us a refill. Another new enemy. Shell blades. They're vulnerable when they open their mouth. Shoot them with a hook shot. Unless the game does that. And there you go. I've been saying that a lot. Huh. That's odd. Yeah. Besides the fact that this temple is not only just annoying and annoying and annoying, we also have the problem with the fact that it's not only that, but it's boring. Very, very boring. And the water temple was actually meant to be an ice-themed dungeon. Until that concept was just completely thrown out of the water. Get it? Oh, it's been a while since I made a pun. It's just that in this temple, though, I am in hot water. That's 2 now. Although I already used the hot water pun, I really don't care. I don't even know where I am. I can never remember this layout, and even then it's still annoying to remember. And we have Tektites all over the place trying to screw you. Oh no. I recognize this room. Nope. I don't believe so. I think I'm gonna need more keys if I want that to happen. And that felt good. Because in this temple in particular, it is very easy, and I do mean very easy, to end up somewhere where you won't have enough keys to progress. You know, the forest temple was annoying with that. Oh, you have not seen the water temple. And to keep pausing in order to take off the iron boots and putting on the iron boots. Problem number... why would they... Why would you do that? I mean, granted, I should have remembered, but really. Just really. Don't do that in the first place. Plain and simple. If I had... Like, seriously. Like, make it a drinking game with this temple. Take a shot every single time that you have to keep pausing the game in order to like switch from the iron boots to regular boots. See if you survive that. Should have just went in here in the first place. Because this dungeon's main theme is the hook shot. Yeah, we're actually going to be using this damn thing as a dungeon item. This is another place where you can change the water level. Yawn. Also, there's some key, very easily missable, around the area, if I remember correctly. Fucking hell! I really am not sure if I'm remembering correctly or not that there's a missable key. Because I know there is a missable key somewhere. And I don't want to be missing said key. Because then it would be so stupid. End up outside. And probably end up nowhere. This temple is boring and it's annoying. I know I keep saying the same old things. I know I sound like one of those people, but trust me. complaints are very valid in this version. If I were LPing the 3DS version, I really wouldn't be having that many complaints. Because, quite frankly, that version's just better designed. Why would you do that? You literally give me a split second's time just to get the compass. Just to get the compass, you get like a split second reaction time. Which is stupid. I mean, most of the time it's just wasted on the, oh, here it is, cutscene alone. And the temple is so boring, I'm literally running out of commentary. And another, like, example of, oh, you need a key to progress, is here. See? I need a key to progress. What don't I have? A key! And where am I supposed to get said key? I just gotta keep scouring the temple in hopes to find a key in order to move on to the next part. And this temple doesn't exactly do a good job of telling you where each key is. And even then, I still need a key right here! I detest this place so much. I am getting so lost. So stupid. Just so stupid! Like, I mean, and really, what makes my, like, what makes your, like, complaints even more valid? Oh, very simple. The fact that, Miyamoto himself regrets the design of this temple. Eiji Yanoma, if I pronounce that name correctly, I'm sorry if I pronounce it incorrectly, but I'm not good at Japanese names, but whatever. He apologized for the design of this temple in an interview back in '09. That's how bad it was. And that's how bad it is. To this day. I mean, seriously. If it weren't for that 3DS version. Oh god. Actually, I think I was supposed to go here anyway, because I remember there's a cracked wall. And it's at the middle ground. Booyah. And that's so easily missable. Falling asleep from this damn place, good god. Clank, 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 clank. And this actually brings up a question, though, to me. What intrigues developers to actually make, like, water-themed levels? Like, what is so intriguing about a theme that's nothing but water? It's water. Just plain old, regular... Our Earth is covered in, much of it, water. I can't stand the Tektites here! Normally, I don't like Tektites already, but Tektites placed in this temple are outright stupid. As clearly evidenced by that little gem right there. And now we must change the water level once more, blah blah, and get close to it. Get so close I have to see the outside of the boundary. I know I sound like I'm really complaining here, folks, but I apologize. I really do. I just... I hate this place. I truly hate this place. And nothing's changing that for me here. I am playing one of my least favorite dungeons ever. I mean, seriously. But the thing is that this is not even the worst water-themed level. Oh no. In fact, a little thing. Most of you have probably at this point played Majora's Mask. There's another water-themed level right there. And it's even worse. Yeah, I just said it. There's an even worse water level in another game. The Great Bay Temple, which is a very, very bad one. It's a lot worse in so many aspects. Quite frankly, I will stand by that statement, considering the fact that I've played that one before. Ugh. And unlike Ocarina of Time, there is no better version of that dungeon. So it stands by as a pretty annoying one at that. I barely made any progress, as you can easily tell. Oh, good God. This temple bores me to tears. Yup, leap of faith. Lol. The part of lulls. Nothing but lulls. Lulls everywhere. And even worse, an Xbox D-pad. Way to go, Microsoft! Damage field! A little reference to Daspo shit. Love the guy's videos. But that's beside the point. Fire in the hole! Lame. And you can only use your hook shot underwater. Just great. Oh, I never thought this. Just float up. Ah. Just like you said, Link. Could I actually be getting somewhere here? Please? I just want to finish this temple. Seriously, how the hell were you not hitting that, Link? Nope, just a gold Scotola. That's all it was. Not even a key. Something that would have really helped. Oh my god, and the pausing just breaks the pace! I mean, really, it's like Sonic 06, where you have to keep stopping to fight room after room after room of enemies. But here, all I'm doing is just hoping for the best and having to keep pausing all the time. Last time I played Ocarina of Time was literally the 3DS version. And I did the water temple within less than an hour, believe it or not. But then again, that's because the improvements of the water temple really helped in that regard. And I can't stress enough how much better designed that one is. You need like a counter for that. Like a water temple hate counter. Yeah, someone count how many times I said that. Like, you know, from the beginning of the video to the end. Now we check out the water cyclone room. Unfortunately, with this cyclone, there is no Joker. See if you can get that reference. Fortunately, we can't walk up this hill, so we're gonna have to brave the cyclone and switch on the boots. Very quickly, I might add. And oh, I hate this part. But then again, I hate a lot of the parts here in the water temple. Momentum. And this is a timed crystal switch once more, so I'm trying to think very cautiously. Oh, god damn it, just screw it. Just screw the enemy. Screw the enemy. I'm not dealing with this shit right now. Shell Blades. Of all the enemies you had to put there, Nintendo, had to be Shell Blades. Hallelujah, a goddamn key. And you even timed this one. No matter, no matter. Let's go. Just go. Yes. Yes. Just ambush me. Freaking ambush me. Yuck yuck. Waka waka. Walla walla. Ooh ee ooh ah. Ting ting walla walla bing bang. Ah. Satisfying. Yep. You know what? Add a pause counter, too. You know, just to see how many times I've had to pause the game in order to, like, you know, equip the iron boots. And unequipping, of course. Just that, because I've obviously had to pause the game in order to change my equipment. But just for the iron boots. +1. I'm an idiot. In fact, where's a key door that I need? Because you... Plenty of key doors. But where the key is used is one thing. And I cannot remember which one's the proper one. Fuck's sake. I highly doubt it. Yep. Hookshot's not far enough to reach that one, so now let's go switch the water level. Again. Not a fan. Music doesn't help either. I mean, the Forest Temple had an eerie vibe. The Fire Temple was symbolic. The Water Temple is just... I mean... I'm not gonna lie, that's just because that water has nothing going for it. Maybe that's why the theme has... tuned to it? And wait, now looking at myself, how could I even forget? There was what the, whoa, what the, Link, your boots, what happened? They're, oh my god, he must have stepped in a big Twinkie. What the hell? Are they supposed to be yellow like that? What am I looking at? There is a pity pat down there. And yes, a little shout out to Kid Icarus Uprising. Love that game. I'm guessing Link must have stepped in a big Twinkie. I mean, there's not enough Twinkies. He is a Twinkie. Oh, and now they're back to normal. Little shout out to Homestar Runner. Like that just did there. That's from an animation called Where the Crap Are We? It's funny. It's something with heaven and hell and Twinkies. I could go for a Twinkie right now. Yes, I'm not even talking about the temple, I'm more just talking about the fact that I kind of want sweets. Because sweets sounds a lot better than having to go to the water temple. In fact, I think that must have been the easily missable key that I was talking about. But then again, it could have not, so don't take my word for it just yet. Glug, 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 glug. Now, I have personally never seen any runs of the water temple without the Zora tunic. Because there are periods of time where you have to be spending, like, you know, a little bit of an amount of time in water. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's been done before, but why? There's a locked door around here. Somewhere. I know there is. Come on out. Maybe he's on the top floor. Alright. Oh, wait, I'm waiting for you, Tektite. You fucking ass! In your face, you jerk! Well, if you notice, the moon symbol is also on that crystal switch. I'm pretty sure that all of you have perfectly fine vision. Just thought I'd point that out for the people that might have missed it, because everyone's different. I mean, look at me. I'm doing the water temple at an incredibly bad pace, while some people probably would have been halfway done already. It would have been halfway there, halfway there, halfway there, halfway there. Oh yeah, and beware, the Tektites here can hop on water. Oh yeah, this room. This one requires effective use of the hookshot. And be sure to bring a spare key here. I've actually, before, been screwed over by this temple because I didn't have an extra key. There's a gold skull up yonder, but our hookshot won't be able to reach it yet. The sound of this waterfall is actually pretty calming. See? Now this is some good water. This one requires fast and effective use of the hookshot in order to keep up and get to the door, which will actually lead to the mini-boss. Spider Link, Spider Link. Does whatever a Spider Link does. And contrary to what you think, it's not a mini rocket launcher. Alrighty then. Ah, this room. Okay. What you have to do is you have to hit this crystal switch to manipulate the water level in this room, which will reveal some of the hookshot targets. Oh, crap. Hold on. My browser just screwed itself. I'll be right back. Okay. Desktop notifications. Ugh. I thought I turned those off. Anyone ever have that happen? You're in a full screen thing, and all of a sudden, you just get just bombarded with a little like a notification. Because, god damn it, that was stupid. Lower the water level here in order to move to this target and climb over the dragon head. I'm gonna assume it's a dragon because it looks like one. And if in the recording it doesn't look like the browser, just went all derp, then obviously it was on my end where it went derp. Once more, manipulate it. And you must once again climb on top of the dragon head. And there we go. These ain't no dragon tails, I can tell you that. And we have a like. That and that disgusting sound. See if it... Oh, so you like eating bombs. Okay, have one more. Many likes were harmed during the making of this LP. And oh boy! Mini boss time. I thought it was mini boss time. That's odd. I wonder why. Pretty cool looking island here. Unfortunately for the fact that it's, well, dead. What the? My reflection's gone. I wonder who might that... Is that a creepypasta? He's staring right at me. Alright, enough with the jokes. Mini-boss is Dark Link, which is you. This guy is smart. He will copy your every move. And even if you somehow manage to get Nehru's Love, which is a shield spell later in the game, he will defend like a maniac, so don't even think about it. This guy is good. However, I have the Bigoron sword, which means that I have a little bit more of an advantage against him. Basically, do the Zelda 2. Hit his legs, and there you go. However, as you get more hits on him, he's going to start to actually get more aggressive. Also, another good strategy is to constantly spam Din's Fire, should you find yourself not winning against him. However, a few leg stabs from the Bigoron sword should easily get rid of Dark Link. Definitely better than Zelda 2, huh, guys? Alright, dungeon item. Upgraded hookshot. Not complaining, but you think we could have gotten that earlier? Fucking. You don't need to play this on time that often here. I mean, Master Quest, these blocks are all over the place, but here? Ooh. Okay, welcome to the whirlpool room. Link, be careful! Don't get swallowed by the vortexes. Okay, vortex room. How about that? It's now vortex. It's now a 5-gum flavor. If you want to help yourself avoid the vortexes, what you got to do is you got to equip your iron boots. Obviously, since those things are going to weigh you down. Neither wind nor these vortexes can easily get to you, but it's come with a little bit of a handicap. You got to really maneuver yourself around the vortexes in order to get this. At least until you reach a hill, in which Link, for some reason, refuses to go through. No! 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 I will not be swallowed alive! Ooh, sweet. Some prey. Why is it so satisfying to just kill a gold Skulltula? It's just so... Why is it so good? No! I will not be conveyed! No! I will not! I will not! No! You will not take me alive! You will not take me! No! You will not get me! Oh my god, that was... Ooh, jibbly, 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 jibbly. Jibbly, 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 jibbly. Yeah, more strong bad. Can't get enough of strong bad. Arrows. Yeah, you can hook shot on the chest too, so. And we have another key. Now we are back in the cyclone room. Just jump and get to the platform. No. Now get to the platform. Now things are starting to become a little bit better. And what is the definition of better here in the water temple? The fact that I can actually start recognizing where the hell I'm supposed to be going. Still don't like this temple though, that's for sure. Still won't forget the annoyance that this put me through on my first playthrough of the game. Oh god, the first playthroughs of the water temple are always the worst. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's the worst for any kind of blind player. Considering the fact that they're, I don't know, blind. They were made in a bomb factory. They're bombs. Yep. As of this recording, this past Friday was Pi Day, which is March 14th. And I obviously did the obvious SpongeBob joke. You know, they were made in a bomb factory. They're bombs. Okay, now I have the Vortex Nope room. Or should I say the Vortex Tektite room, since they would technically wouldn't be counted as Nope. I mean, sure, Tektites are sort of spiders, but they wouldn't be exactly in the Nope category. So, oh, thank you, Tektites. So actually, my question to you guys is, this or a Great Bay? And I'm not talking exactly about opinions. I'm more talking about your first time playing. What was the worst? Massacre. Just murder. Absolute murder. Oh yeah, that was good. Oh god, them outer boundaries look so, you know, bleh. And did I just push in the wrong direction? Oh my god, I am an idiot. Just pushed it into the wrong damn direction. Just made things harder on myself. Gee, don't you love it? Alright. Gee, I thought this was gonna be a lot worse. I mean, granted, it's still pretty bleh. Hold on. Sorry about that. Yay for block pushing. Yay, because block pushing is so riveting. All that just to get to this top platform. Lame. Crap. Let's see, we got 3 water platforms and 2 Tektites. And knowing Ocarina of Time, it's going to time me. Just... Nope, nope, nope. You ain't knockbacking me here. I'm not going Castlevania. Let's try to aim for the Scutula. There we go. Free token. Yes, game, I already have the sword equipped. I didn't even know that was there! Stupid shell blades. Unbelievable! You see what I mean when I said something about a key? So apparently during the rendering, I somehow lost some footage. I don't know what the hell Vegas was drinking on this St. Patrick's Day, but that's just apparently what happened. So in order to get the key that I got, you gotta be on the second floor. There's going to be a gate with an eye that you can shoot with your arrow. Just shoot it right there and use your long shot in order to get to the other side. And then you gotta push a block and the chest will be on the right. And there you go. Freaking technology. One annoying shell blade later. Seriously, I hate them. Hate them. Hate them. We now finally have the boss key to this damn place. Now, we're so close to getting out of the water temple. For good. Thank God. Because this temple just sucks. I hate it. It deserves to die. I hate this place. Annoying enemies everywhere, switching the water level, pausing to switch on the iron boots, annoying key locations, etc., etc. The temple's got it all. Oh, and we have spikes too. Newsflash game, I'm pressing down. I'm pressing down. I am pressing down. Thank you. Good. Now we can we now proceed without you guys getting in the damn way? Seriously, I've already had enough of the Tektites. Can we cool it with the Tektites? Nice of this game to always give fairies. However, I have 2, so thankfully, I'm good. Unfortunately, no long shot point here, so why? Why? Did they really think that this little part was a good idea? Oh yeah, first try. Oh yeah, thank God. First try. Oh, but you thought the temple itself was an insulting mess. Wait till you see the boss. You've got to be kidding. Yes. Giant aquatic amoeba Morpha. We are fighting a big squishy tentacle. As a boss. I know it's water, but a big squishy tentacle? I mean, are you serious, Nintendo? You have to draw it out with your long shot, but here's the problem. There's your problem. This thing keeps jumping around like a frickin' kid on like a little kid on a sugar high. And you have to defeat the core. And all it is all you're doing. Just going to the corner, waiting for the core, and drawing it out with a long shot, hoping the hell that you can trap it in the corner. Like that! Overall, pathetic pathetic boss concept, seriously, and the death is just lame. Lame temple, glad it's all done, good riddance. Insert toilet flushing sound here. Finally over with. Finally. It's all done. It's all done! Bye-bye, Water Temple. See ya? Wouldn't wanna be ya for a million years. But oh god, more water. PTSD. PTSD. And where the hell have you been? Link. I would have expected no less from the man I chose to be my husband. Ugh. Fanfictions. Zora's domain and its people will eventually return to their original state. Pfft. Not in this game. As a reward, I grant you my eternal love to you. Ooh! Well, that's what I want to say, but I don't think I can offer that now. Oh my. I have to guard the water temple as the Sage of Water. Rebuild it while you're at it. It still sucks. And you're searching for the princess, Zelda. Ha! You can't hide anything from me. Well, it's Link we're talking about. Princess Zelda. She's alive. I can sense it, so don't be discouraged. I can tell that nothing will stop you in your quest for justice and peace. You must take this medallion. Take it respectfully. Awesome. You received the water medallion. Ruto awakens sensation and adds her power to yours. And more thing to why this was originally meant to be an ice dungeon. I mean, look at the water medallion. It looks like a snowflake. If you see Sheik, please give him my thanks, okay? Got it. Alright. The lake is starting to fill up once more. As the water rises, the evil is vanishing from the lake. Link, you did it! Oh, snap. Did Ruda want to thank me? I see. We have to return peace to Hyrule for her sake too, don't we? Look at that, Link. Together, you and Princess Ruto destroyed the evil monster. I don't know about her, it was more me. Once again, the lake is filled with pure water. All is as it was here. That's just... wow. 10 points all except from the Russian judge. That's what I wanted to do. If you shoot an arrow into the morning sun just as it's rising, then there you go. Get a new little power-up. Yep. Hup, 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 hup. The fire arrows. Alright. We've done it. The worst is over. And I shall end things off with that. Next time on Ocarina of Time, we look for wherever the hell we have to go next. See you guys then.